ITV Lorraine viewers distracted by Lulu's appearance as she talks saying farewell to fans. Singer Lulu discussed her upcoming farewell tour and career as a guest on Lorraine Kelly's show on Wednesday. Lorraine viewers were left distracted by Lulu's youthful appearance on the show today as the singer discussed celebrating her 60-year career with her upcoming Champagne for Lulu UK tour. Chatting to the ITV presenter, the Shout hitmaker said of her upcoming shows, "This is the first time I have said this, but this is a farewell tour with family and friends which leaves a little who, what, when. I did a tour last year which was grueling for many reasons and I don't have to go into them all, but I'm 75, I don't feel it but I am," to which Lorraine interjected, "You don't look it either." Of her gigs which kick off in April, Lulu went on to say, "I thought it's got to be a celebration because you know how much I love to sing." Addressing her future plans, she continued, "I want to work and I want to keep working. I am going to do an album with very interesting people. So this is a celebration. I start in Glasgow and I do 2 warm-up gigs, before the tour opens in my hometown." She went on to stress that while it was a farewell tour, she was not saying she is retiring completely, much to the delight of her die-hard fans. As the interview took place, many flocked to X, formerly known as Twitter, to share their thoughts. One wrote, "My goodness, Lulu looks great #Lorraine, a second commented, "Lulu showing how important it is to have subtle tweaks and a great plastic surgeon. She looks incredible for 75 and still natural looking." #Lorraine, a third added, "To be fair, she's obviously had a bit of work done but she does look good for her age." Lulu will play 2 warm-up shows in Scotland ahead of her tour, the first in Rothes Hall in Glenrothes on April 6, followed by Aberdeen's Music Hall the next day. The singer's tour will include 6 live dates that same month in the cities Glasgow, Manchester, Southampton, Gateshead, Birmingham, and London. Midway through the chat, Lulu also revealed that while her touring is coming to an end, she still has lots of other exciting ideas in the pipeline, including a possible career in acting. Most recently, the singer showcased her acting talents in the 2023 comedy drama Arthur's Whiskey along with Diane Keaton and Patricia Hodge. As Lorraine expressed her surprise that she hadn't done more acting before, the singer added, "You and Brian Cox. Brian Cox always says to me, you've got to do more acting." She continued, "If you're going to act, you've got to be very truthful and you have to be prepared to be really vulnerable. And I think when I was younger I had the fear of exposing myself. I feel that I want to do more parts that take me deeper and more vulnerable. You have to be brave to be a great actress." The singer's other acting credits include her roles in Cucumber Castle, The Cherry Picker, To Sir, With Love To, Whatever Happened to Harold Smith? As well as Absolutely Fabulous, the movie in 2016. Lulu admits new UK tour as a farewell as she makes announcement on ITV's Lorraine. The Scots singer joined Lorraine Kelly on the ITV sofa on Wednesday to talk about her upcoming tour, Champagne for Lulu. As Lulu prepares to kick off her 5-date Champagne for Lulu tour, celebrating her glittering 60-year career, the Scots singing legend has revealed that it will be a farewell. The Glasgow-born megastar appeared on ITV's Lorraine on Wednesday morning where she opened up about the upcoming tour and what fans can expect. The 75-year-old admitted that she found her last major run of gigs grueling and she has decided that she wants to focus on other areas of her career. Speaking to fellow Scots icon Lorraine Kelly on the sofa this morning, she said, "By the way, this is the first time I've said this, but this is a farewell tour. It's a farewell tour with family and friends which leaves a little who what when because I did a tour last year that was grueling for many reasons but I thought I'm 75. And I don't feel it but I am. But I thought it's got to be a celebration because, you know how much I love my music, but the tour was. I thought I'm not touring again, I'll do gigs but I want to work and keep working but the way I want to. I'm going to do an album with very interesting people," Lorraine pressed the Shout legend, as she asked, It's not like Lulu is going to stop? You're just going to stop the big tours? Lulu replied cryptically, "This is a celebration. I start in Glasgow, I do 2 warm-up gigs, one in Glenrothes and one in Aberdeen, before I go to my hometown. I haven't lived in Glasgow for years, but it's still my hometown." Lulu then hinted fans could expect to see the arrival of Take That's Gary Barlow on the tour, who she's been firm friends with since guest starring on his group's 1993 hit Relight My Fire. Lorraine said, "You mentioned Terry's going to be friends. We cannot mention who is going to be there." Lulu then interjected, "Gary Barlow just called me but has not necessarily coming. But we're in talks." She then went on to say just because her touring is coming to an end, she still has lots of other exciting ideas in the pipeline. And the star, who appeared in 2023 comedy drama Arthur's Whiskey along with Diane Keaton and Patricia Hodge, revealed she's considering a full-time move into acting, after some advice from her good pal, Scott's Succession star Brian Cox. Lulu said, "Champagne for Lulu is a celebration, it's a farewell to touring. Obviously my die-hard fans won't be happy about that, but I won't say I'm going to stop. I'm doing more acting and I want to do more of that." As Lorraine expressed her surprise Lulu hasn't done more acting before, the singer went on, "You and Brian Cox. Brian Cox always says to me you've got to do more acting. If you're going to act you've got to be very truthful and you have to be prepared to be really vulnerable, and I think when I was younger I had the fear of exposing myself. I feel that I want to do more parts that take me deeper and more vulnerable. You have to be brave to be a great actress." The Champagne for Lulu UK tour includes 6 spectacular live dates in April, kicking off in her hometown of Glasgow, and touring through Manchester, Southampton, Gateshead, Birmingham, culminating at the London Palladium. Prior to the tour she will host special warm-up shows in Glenrothes and Aberdeen. Lulu's showbiz career has been jam-packed with various accolades such as being a Eurovision winner, a Bond theme singer, releasing the biggest-selling record in the US, To Sir With Love 1967, and being one of the first ever pop artists to perform behind the Iron Curtain in Poland. And she didn't stop there, as the star has also received an OBE, opened the closing ceremony for the 2014 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, reached #1 with Take That, the biggest ever boy band since the Beatles, and she's still going strong as she performed 2 nights at the Hollywood Bowl last summer.